Housing and Mortgage Finance Agency. First of all, thank you all for joining in on our GoToMeeting. And what we're going to do today, we're going to do a demonstration of how to reserve our Homeward Bound program with our down payment assistance programs. And Vinay has been kind enough to sit here with me and do the driving. So what we're going to do, our first demonstration is we're going to do a Homeward Bound loan with a Smart Start assistance. And as you all know, you need to log into our Internet Loan Reservation System, which we have showing. And then the next step, of course, you're going to click on New Loan Registration. And the reason we're giving this demonstration today is because we've kind of simplified the process with the Smart Start assistance and the Home Seeker, so when you reserve them, the system will automatically reserve the assistance for you. So if you'll go, Vinay, if you'll go ahead and do our Homeward Bound with the Smart Start assistance, and we're going to do on the first one, we're going to do a 60-day expiration lock. So Vinay's just going to type in some fictitious names, and we're going to go through each screen for you so you can see how the end product shows up. And what we'll do at the end of each registration, I will ask for questions, and if there aren't any, we'll move on to the next example. So what Vinay is doing now, he's reserving the first Homeward Bound for $100,000. And here, make sure on your first mortgage product you do click on FHA insured. And what we're doing here, we're typing in the information that is required. I've always said to lenders, if you have more information that is there, go ahead and input it into the system. That's not a problem. Okay, we go to the next screen. Here's the property address, of course. And on this loan that we're doing, of course, everyone, this is the Smart Start assistance. So you'll have to make sure you've gone onto our website and made sure the property itself is located in that smart growth area. If there are questions on how to access that site evaluator, please contact me or contact our hotline at 1-800-654-6873, and we can walk you through that process of the site evaluator. Okay, we've got the property information. Now we're going to go to our mortgager screen. Of course, they have to be a first-time home buyer. And the only information we really need here is the income, but if you have other information, please input it. And then we do require this mandatory referral information, and if the applicant is a veteran or not. Okay, at this point, we're going to hit the Submit button. So go ahead and submit. And this is where the new feature comes up. Okay, what you're going to see is our reservation confirmation, and you're going to note there's your first loan number, 138871, in the amount of $100,000, and it's a Homeward Bound with Smart Start. Now, what we've done on this Smart Start, our Smart Start, of course, is up to 4%. We fixed the system, so it is going to input exactly 4% of the loan amount. Should you find that your borrower requires less than the 4%, what you'll need to do is contact myself, and we will make the corrections here. And we've provided you with contact information. You can contact myself, Vinay, or of course Jim Hall to make that correction on the Smart Start. So the nice feature is it's going to automatically populate that 4% for you, and it's also got the second loan amount right there for you, and as well as your loan number. It provides the interest rate, and the nice new feature is at the bottom. This confirmation will terminate and expire at the close of business. It has the 60-day rate lock, so 60 days from today is August 7th, 2017. Okay? And then you're going to continue on to hit your Submit button. And that's where you'll see your final confirmation, and this is where you have your access to print your documents. So the nice features, and you'll see at the bottom the Smart Start amount of $4,000. The nice feature on this new reservation is that it automatically populates that second mortgage, because we were finding issues where it just wasn't working. So we fixed that, and it's a wonderful feature. the nice thing on this is you do not have to go back and insert the Smart Start Assistance loan amount. Where before, if any of you have reserved loans, you used to get that paragraph stating this loan requires a second, and it would take you back to the loan information screen. You'd have to put in the loan amount. You do not have to do that anymore. So that's a nice feature. Are there any questions at this point regarding the Smart Start Assistance and how you reserve it? Okay, if not, I'm going to ask Vinay to move on to reserving a Homeward Bound with our new program, the Home Seeker, which is the program where that's the $16,000 assistance. So if you'll bear with us a minute, we'll go back to our main screen. What you would see when you reserve a loan, you'll click on New Loan Registration. And he's going to select.
We do have a few questions.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt Vinay. We have some questions.
First question is, why is the $4,000 assistance? That's the minimum. Why is that the minimum?
Okay, the first demonstration we did was on the Homeward Bound with Smart Start Assistance. Please remember, we have the two assistance programs, the Smart Start Assistance and the Home Seeker. The Smart Start Assistance is up to 4% of your loan amount. And on the demonstration, I think we put in our loan amount of $100,000. So 4% of that would be $4,000. Okay, that's your Smart Start. Now we're going to go over the Home Seeker, which is a totally different assistance program. That's your $16,000 for those 6 counties that have been designated for this program. Go ahead. Okay, we'll answer that question. So as you'll see on the screen, we're going to reserve a Homeward Bound with Smart Start with our Home Seeker down payment assistance program for a 90-day rate lock. Okay, of course, you fill in your information on your loan information screen. You do your FHA insured. You have to enter your household number and household. It's going to do our closing date, number and household, wage earners, like you would normally do. Nothing's changed on this screen. And of course your property. And now on the Home Seeker Assistance Program, remember there are those 6 counties that are eligible for this program. And this assistance does have the income limits and purchase prices as well. And if you put in too much on a purchase price or an income amount, the system will let you know and not let you continue on the reservation. Okay, Renee's continuing filling in the property screen. Okay, prior homeowner, of course, is no, because remember, on both of these programs, your borrower has to be a first-time home buyer. Okay, then we do the mandatory screen, which is real important. You need to put in the information there. Only other thing I should mention, a veteran does not need to be a first-time home buyer. That they are. Okay, you're going to hit your submit button. It takes a couple seconds here. Okay, now you're going to again see your reservation confirmation. There's your first loan number, and your loan amount is the FHA insured with your Home Seeker. There's your loan amount of $100,000, your term of 360, your principal and interest. Then you have there's your interest rate, the 3.75. Then there's your second loan number for your assistance, 138874, already populated 16,000. And then our expiration date at the bottom is 90 days from today, which is September 6, 2017. Okay, then you hit your submit. And this is where you're going to see your first and your first loan, your first mortgage, as well as the second at the bottom, which you can click on, and then you can go back. You can make sure everything's correct. Then you can click on the, again, the other mortgage at the bottom to go back to your first. And up at the top, you click on your print documents, and all your documents are there that are required for the home seeker, the Homeward Bound and the home seeker. And there's everything you need. Okay. If at any time you need to go back to either loan, you can go back to your main screen, as Vinay has done, and you can click on your view loan detail and put in your loan number, and that will bring you back to the loan that you have in question, and you can print your docs if you forgot to do that. You need to make corrections. Now, in the system now, I think many of you know, you've worked with me before, if you need to make corrections, as I said in the beginning, you're going to have to email us, because the system is set up so that once you reserve the loan, you're not able to get back in. We have to do that for security's sake. So